tonight, Patrick's Bearsons against Jan Korik. Sit back and enjoy it, everyone. Tonight's game is underway with the opening puck drop. Tri-City has won the faceoff. They'll pound one in on goal, and it goes off the glass. Just 8 seconds gone by in the matchup. They'll fire another quick one. So Jan Korik against Patrick's Bearsons. And this is moved out to center immediately by the Buccaneers. Way down the ice and in behind. Bearsons, big hit on the far side of the corner. And the first penalty has been called. It'll go against Tri-City. There were not many penalties called in last night's game, and already we have one here in the opening half. And if they center, they fire and score, and it's 1-0. As the Buccaneers will take the lead in the opening minute. We're back to 5-on-5. Tri-City looking for it here. Slap shot in from the line and turned away. Offensive end face-off. Face-off outside of the Storm's offensive end, and drifting back into the defensive zone. Now look out off a turnover. They fire and score again, and it's Ryman. It's 2-0. Bump looking to race it down with Richard and Kieran Sabri in the top line out for the Storm. Down low, they center in front. They fire it on Korik, and what a save made with the pads. Tri-City looks to force a turnover as it's played along the far side of the building. They've done just that. Here we go. Sabrian's open in front. Can they get it to him? It's free. In on goal. Korik shut it down, and it goes in. Tri-City believes they've scored. Richard is celebrating. Sean McEwen in the corner also celebrating. And I think they saw this puck go in. We may have to have another look. The call on the ice is no goal, and they're going straight to the review. And you can't tell definitively where it is. It's underneath him for sure. But from that look, you could not see where the puck was. After the review, the call is no goal. And it remains a 2-0 lead for the Buccaneers. Blaise Savoy out through center, looking for a stretch play up to Graham Gamache. He's found him. And then taken away by Des Moines. Pino back and forth with Bump behind the play. Look out, but they're onside. They fire and score, and it's 3-0. Here's the center ice face-off. Underneath the Viaero Vision board, we see it high above there from the view on Flow Hockey, in the second period is underway. They'll find Gardner to Gamache to Ashcroft. Warner calling for it. They fire with Ashcroft and on goal, covered up by Korik, and no further play. They'll find Gamache with it in stride. Here comes Gamache, has a break. He's run into, trying to center it as he was held up. It's along the near side. Good move from Alex Bump. Creates some space. He's got room to work. Top of the right circle, then they give it to Tornquist. Across they go. Connolly giving it down low between the legs. Batted around a couple of times, and then that play eventually drifts along the near side boards. Tornquist finding Bump. Bump will wait. Back to Tornquist. Across he goes. Connolly fires it. Kicked out by Korik. Jan Korik with a save. They center in front. What a save made by Korik. Another drive in on goal. It's around, bouncing on the ice. Eventually played by Van Rooyen. He looks to clear, and it's held onside. Connolly still with it. Across he goes. They wanted a one-timer. They settle it back down. Connolly, 41 seconds left in the power play. Bump is open. Shoots it. Rebounds there. Found by the Buccaneers. And they'll move it out of the zone after Korik makes another save. And further in behind the Storm goaltender. Stretch pass, Jake Richard onside, pulls up, has Sabrian with him. They send it to the top of the circle. Kieran Sabrian strong on it, still with it. He gives a pass, Ashcroft shoots it, in on goal, covered up by Korik. He was trying to lift it underneath his pads, and a stick save made by Jan Korik. And the third and final frame is underway. Tri-City goes back to find it here. Shots on goal in the second period. Look out, turnover, and they'll fire it on Bearsons. He's got it. So a big save there. Back onside. Nizamayev finds Gardner. Gardner waits to the top of the circle. Shoots one. They got the tip. It's three. In on Korik 2-3 times. And finally he covers it up. Gamache moved away from the puck. And now a 2-on-1. Ashcroft, the only player back. They fire, save made, and swept away. It was underneath Bearsons. Played through center. Here's Jeanette onside, and just taken away from him in the very last second there. From Sternberg. Rolls in front, high in the zone. They chop it down low. In on goal. They're looking for it. It's still free as Korik made a save, and then it winds up behind the net. Another scramble in front. Tri-City will fight it again. Slap shot goes wide of the goal from Sean McEwen. Drops down to Jack Varworth. Inside the line again. Van Rooyen in on goal. Shut down by Bearsons. Rebound. They're searching for it. A bad scramble on the top of the goal mouth. Still nowhere, and then it goes free to the near side corner. Finds Jacob Jeanette, bouncing around, still onside. Ashcroft catches a pass, shoots it. Court gives up a rebound and covers it after making an initial save. Tri-City is down by 3 with 2 minutes left. Cale Ashcroft up high in the zone. He wants it back after he got the pass from Nizimayev. Ashcroft loads on Nizimayev, one-timer, and he fanned on it off the heel of the stick. And so didn't have a lot of speed back behind him. Now it's Conley behind the goal, looks for an option. In front he goes, high in the zone to find Constance. It's Seth Constance. Passes around down low in front of the goal, waved out by the Buccaneers. This is going to make the net. It goes in. It's an empty netter, and it's 4-0. Face off at center. And up the wing, in on goal, look out, off the post, free. And Tri-City looks to put it in on Corrick. That was a great chance. Of course, goaltender Bearsons is back now. We're in the final 12 seconds of tonight's game. The Des Moines Buccaneers with an effort here on the road to continue along the playoff bubble. They'll put 2 more points on the board in the standings. And Tri-City drops this one. They're shut out here on home ice by a final score of 4-0.